I'm AyseDeniz and I will show you now how I play my composition Home. Let's go. This is how the beginning starts. Okay, I'll stop there. So, two hands are doing something completely different. The left hand is accompanying, the right hand is having the melody. The left hand has a very basic pattern. That is E, G, and B with C. Okay, it just goes down. So you can block this to practice, okay? And our next chord is this one. So these are the same, however these two notes go down. Okay, to D and F sharp. Okay, so while this is happening, the right hand has the melody. So E, B, A, B, okay? And then goes up, and then again the same motive. Okay, B, A, B, okay? And then goes up to G, and then steps. And then up. Okay, and that's the end of our phrase. So let's put them together. So something that's very common to do in music is to follow the shape of the phrase. So whenever the phrase goes up and the notes go up, then you kind of increase the volume as if you're climbing a mountain, and the more effort you spend, the more volume there is, okay? So in this one, our climax is the G, because that's our highest note in our phrase. And then slowly we go down in volume. We go up a little bit again to D and then slowly down. Okay, so you can think about the right hand as human voice, and you need to breathe after the phrases, right? So you have to finish the sentence for it to make sense. Okay, now we have the second phrase, okay? Left hand is exactly the same as how it was before, back to the E minor chord with the added sixth, which is the C, okay? Okay, but this time the right hand has octaves, okay? And then there is also response. So, and then the response is this. It's almost like another voice that comes in, okay? And then again, again the echo, okay? And then this is slightly different. Again, we go down in volume to piano, okay? So that was our second phrase. It is based on the same idea, just develops a little bit more by adding more notes, okay? And a little bit more passion too. So let's actually hear that together, okay? Now we're in a completely different section. Okay, the right hand has broken octaves, which means we don't play them at the same time, but we go like that, okay? And the left hand, however, is exactly the same as before. That's easy. And I wanted to make this part kind of like a magic, like sparkly, magical place. It's much more dreamy than the part before, okay? And you can actually think about all of that. So maybe stars, whatever that comes to your mind that you associated with that, okay? So just make sure that it's light, elegant, and sparkly, okay? if you've noticed, I'm emphasizing some of the notes. I really like the shape of the melody, okay, and I think it puts more meaning. And then the next phrase actually comes back. Instead of just the octave, we actually have, okay, one more note, which is the B here, okay. Okay, so that part is actually a little bit tricky. You have to practice that, okay? Especially to bring out the melody, it is important that you know exactly what notes there are, okay? The left hand is no problem, so that's exactly the same. So we've so far had 4 phrases. 2 are kind of the same style, and then the next 2 are kind of the same style, but it's kind of like an A and then B, okay? A section is much more calm, more passionate. B section is more sparkly, okay? And then here we have a C section, which is completely different than A and B. It's actually just chords like this, okay? And this part is very free. You can do it as you wish. I wanted to have this open for interpretation, okay? You just take your time. Again, a second phrase. Oh, that's a nice chord. And then third phrase, which is a lot deeper in the bass part. And then again, this time we actually end in major, okay? This represents hope. This composition of mine is actually called Home because I was living during the wildfires and we had to evacuate, and I was back to find the piano all safe. I was wondering if the house had burned. We didn't get any news, and when I was home I was emotional, so I wrote this piece, and it was about how I wasn't able to define really what home meant for me. I was wondering, is it a city? Is it my friends? Is it my family? Is it where I was born? Is it where I live? And the concept of home changes in very different contexts. The following year, the pandemic happened, and then the home changed again from somewhere where I wasn't able to go back to somewhere where I wasn't able to leave, right? So we were all home for a year and a half, and this is kind of like this beauty of art where you can gain perspectives and the music itself evolves into different meanings. So this is what it is about. I hope you enjoy, and if you play it, do let me know, and I can't wait to hear from you.